Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of HermitPack here on the Azuma Patron server. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing pretty good. Hopefully you're having yourself a great morning, day, evening, whenever you're watching this. I hope it's good. Right now, I'm feeling a smidge frustrated. This is my third attempt at this intro, and it keeps failing. It just keeps failing. So hopefully this one works out well. Let's start with the close-up. Ooh, it's so close. Whoop, far away. Ooh, close. Whoop, far away. Finally got around to installing Optifine. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that mod by now. Small, well, not necessarily small, but client-side mod. You don't have to worry about it like server-side or anything like that. Just install it yourself, nice and easy. And it gives you all these advanced video settings, and it helps improve your FPS and stuff like that. It's great. The reason I bring it up is because, along with it, I also then installed another small client-side mod that I figured you guys should know about right now. And it's a mod called Bad Wither No Cookies. Which is a little bit of a silly name for a mod, but essentially what it does is, as a client-side mod, it prevents you from hearing the server-side or server-wide sound that is the wither summoning. So anytime someone summons a wither, you would hear that bong, really loud. Well, I guess it depends on your sound settings, but intrusive, annoying, always there. It really gets in the way. Now, on a vanilla server, you might not say that that's so much of a bad thing. But here in HermitPack, or really on any modded server that has, say, Wither or Nether Star power generation, invariably there's people who make farms for it. Well, we have just that on this server. We have people who have made wither farms. Now, I mean, that's great if you can get the logistics of automatically spawning and killing a wither. Awesome. But the bonging noise, it drives me nuts. Especially when I'm trying to record. So, Bad Wither No Cookies, currently installed. We're not going to hear those wither sounds anymore. 2 thumbs up right there. Already tested it. Go check it out. It's on CurseForge. If you're tired of wither sounds, that's where to go. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be doing a few things, mostly involving future-proofing. Now, 1.5 of the mod pack should hopefully be coming to the server pretty soon. And with it, Extra Utilities is getting an upgrade, and they're adding in their generators. Now, currently, they don't have any of those generators that we found in 1.7. They've got these guys, which are currently called generators, which are apparently being renamed to mills to avoid confusion. But these produce grid power, which is used for flying and some of the other stuff. Their generators that they're adding in 1.5 will be the RF type. So all of those things we remember from 1.7.10, i.e. coal, lava, potion, food, pink, nether, like nether star, and if there's more, I've forgotten them. But they're also then adding something called a rainbow generator. And essentially what the rainbow generator is going to do is, if all other types of extra utility generators are running in the vicinity of this rainbow generator, it will output an immense amount of power. So it's kind of the goal to run your base off this thing, because it sounds like it's going to be the pinnacle power generation. It's going to blow everything out of the water. It'll be great. Purportedly. Cross your fingers. We can hope. We can hope. It's hard to say. It could be lackluster. It could get nerfed. It could be everything we hope for. However, there's two things that we need to worry about. One, we need to worry about crafting and maintaining all of those other generators. Now, crafting shouldn't be necessarily an issue, but the maintenance of them, feeding them fuel, because the rainbow generator is only active if every single one of the other generators has been active within the last 10 seconds, I think it is. So you've got to keep these things running. The TNT generator, the pink generator, the nether star generator, they all have to be kept running in order for the rainbow generator to run. Well, we've got quite a few stars, so that's one of the hardest parts. But we might actually have to set up our own wither farm. And thanks to bad wither no cookies, it ain't gonna bug us. So that's a future project. We also have to worry about potions. We have to worry about lava, which, okay, we can do. I already use it for Botania. I've got all that phosphor from bees. We're good there. Pink shouldn't be too hard. Pink sheep, we should be fine. TNT, oh, look at that. I just happened to build Creepers Incorporated. So, we're good. The second thing we need to worry about, we're going to be producing mass power. We need to store mass power. Now, I currently have running, or I guess maintaining my base, this, which is 675 million RF, which is quite a lot. But it's a 3x3 cube of vibrant capacitors. And, I mean, it's good. I like it. It's done me well, but it's not going to cut it for the future. The rainbow generator is going to produce way more power than this thing can handle, and with that kind of power generation, I'm going to want to keep things like the mass fabricators running a little bit more often. So we're going to be chewing through power, and even just those two right there running will kill that battery, because my current solar panel, it ain't cutting it. So my plan is, well, let's go for quantum flux. Now, quantum flux, mostly, it's power generation and storage. I mean, they've got the magnet, which is awesome. They've got the telepad, which is awesome. But everything else is kind of power generate. Oh, okay, they've also got the matter transporter, which I'm pretty sure can, like, pick up almost any block. So that's pretty sweet, too. Other than that, yeah, I mean, miscellaneous things here and there. It's mostly 0-point extractors generating power from the void. The imaginary time block, which has been deactivated on this server, just because anything that increases game tick speed has been disabled. RF Entangler, which allows for wireless redstone via the RF exciters. And the Qubit clusters, which is a battery. Now, it starts at level 1, go figure. And, I mean, it's pretty simple. You need these gold casings and the Qubit crystals, and those are just some redstone and some gold and quartz and diamonds and ender crystals, which are quartz and ender pearls, blah, 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 blah. Then as you go to level 2, you need 4 level 1s with an amplification crystal, which requires another diamond, some dark stone, which is cobble and stone, and black dye. Really, they're not that expensive. But obviously, we're not going to go for level 1. Level 1 can store 500,000 RF. That's it. We would need a lot of those to come close to what we're currently storing. They also have a max transfer rate of 100 RF a tick. Ain't gonna cut it. we're going to jump right to the level 5s. The level 5s store, in a single block, 312,500,000 RF, with a transfer rate of infinite. Right there. Sold. Absolutely sold. So I've already set up auto crafting for all of the Qubit clusters. And ta-da, here's a level 5. Now, we can craft one of them. And it takes quite a lot of resources, because you have to craft 256 level 1s. So that's 768 of these Qubit crystals, and 768 of the gold casings, and 730 ender crystals. That takes 469 diamonds. Ow! 1,000 gold. 1,600 quartz. 768 iron. So, ouch. Just ouch. My diamond supply, actually, it ain't that good. I've got 776 diamonds. Now, of course, I've got a ton of diamond ore. So, how are we supposed to get those diamonds? I could easily just fortune them up, and that'd be fine. I've got this thing right here. Fortune 3. This is how I was breaking them apart before the episode. And then I stopped it, and I'm like, no, stop. Bad. Don't waste all of my diamond ore on that, because there's something better than that pickaxe. And that's this. The candy cane. Specifically, Cleo's candy cane from Hermit Quest mod. It doesn't show it in JEI here, but when you get it, it's enchanted with Fortune 5. Now, obviously, Fortune 5, that's a far sight better than Fortune 3. So, we're definitely going to want that. Now, I do have 3 zombie flesh blocks, which is used to summon zombie Cleo. So I can get 3 candy canes. Perfect! So we just have to set up a machine, like that one I have there, with 3 slots, and we can feed all my diamonds and anything else I want to fortune into it, and we'll be perfect. Everything else, I've got the machines. I've got, mechanism, quintuple ore processing to get all the gold and iron and even the quartz, actually, because you can run it through the enriching. If you didn't know that, actually, quartz in the enrichment. Yeah, 1 ore equals 6 quartz. Now, Fortune 5 might actually benefit even more, so we'll see. So, of course, killing zombie Cleo, that's the goal. How do we do that? Well, I can summon her in, and I can poke her with my ironic oinker here, which is my lovely little rapier of doom. And that'll take forever. Or we can worry about her weakness, which is splash potions of healing, due to the fact that, zombie Cleo. What we're going to do is we're going to do a really cheeky fight, and I made us a little obsidian prison to stick him in. And whole bunch of potions, and I've even got some of these lovely EFLNs from last episode. So, oh, no, night vision was on. So what we're going to do, we're actually going to summon all 3 of them at the same time, I think. So,
yeah. Okay.
haha. Oh! Oh, that's not good. That sends them flying. Alright, potion time. But look at how much their health goes down. Oh. There we go. I didn't expect the EFLNs to explode beyond the... Yes, I'm being very cheap. Okay, we're gonna do... Let's turn that down. Hi, guys. Oh, there goes one. Yeah, there we go. See, Cleo's candy cane, Fortune 5. I'm out of potions. Ah.
Okay.
Okay, well, it looks like we're just gonna go to the sword.
Cheat. You're
cheating. You're cheating.
Ow.
You're cheating. You're cheating.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna turn the sounds completely off.
You're cheating.
Okay, apparently that's not under hostile mobs.
Yeah.
Look at all the zombies. Oh my word. I thought I had enough potions. I thought I had enough potions. You were supposed to stay in the box. You just go over there then. I'll go after this one who's lower health anyway. Alright, there we go. All three are dead. Yay! In the meantime, we seem to have discovered a way to do a zombie flesh farm, or a rotten flesh farm. Just let one of them stick around. You'll get more rotten flesh than you know what to do with. Well, you can just take your armor and go away. Alright. So now we can turn the sounds back on. That was a little crazier than I expected. Just a little bit. I wasn't quite expecting them to be able to escape. I mean, I realized it was my doing with the EFLN. I didn't expect that. I didn't think that it would blast them over the obsidian. Oops. My bad. So, we've got the candy canes at least. So we've got our massive fortune machine. Yay! And now we grab all these diamonds. All the diamonds. And we go bloop. Okay, let's take off the ring. And we're... Oh, no, it is spreading to that one. Okay. It's doing 2 out of 3. Why isn't it doing the third one? I think I can do round robin, and it should do all 3. Oh, there we go. Yep, they've all got a whole bunch. Perfect. And, I mean, these things got a lot of durability, so they're good. And the real advantageous part of them is that you can repair them in Actual Edition's Repair. So that's pretty sweet. And hopefully we get a whole bunch of diamonds from this. But that's going to take a while. So... yeah. I guess in the meantime, we can worry about our... What's our gold at now? 7.3k. So if we go back to Quibit, and we wanted to make 9 as a target, I'm still missing 3,000 gold, even after all that I smelted. Alright. And we need to get at least 3,453 diamonds. We'll see. Whoops. If not, I might just have to find a way to procure some more diamonds before I make 9 Quibbit cells. I mean, I could make less than 9, I know. But I want to make 9. And we're back. And I built a hole in the wall. It's kind of red. This is my fortune machine. Rather than have it, you know, just out in the open there, I decided I'd sneak it into the wall here. And it's pretty cool. So it already finished breaking all the diamonds. And look at that, 5,300 diamonds. That's enough. That's actually enough. If we go to the Quibbits and do the 9 that we want, check it out. We've got enough diamonds. Little shy on iron, still a fair bit of gold, and lots of quartz to do. So I figure, why not do the quartz in this as well? So you stick it in the top, and there it goes. Ta-da! So it's using the 3 candy canes I got, and then the Fortune 3 pickaxe for the last one. And yeah, it's just mechanical users on top, block placers on the bottom. Nothing fancy. The fanciness comes with what I'm attempting to do here. Now, obviously, I don't want these candy canes to break. And I'm not sure if you can I don't think you can enchant them, because usually it, like, shows that you can enchant. So I don't want them to break. So I'm actually trying this out with extracting... you don't actually need it to be advanced. I was just testing if it was advanced or not. Extracting it when it reaches a certain durability, thanks to match metadata right here. So once that reaches 1308, which was just my test, it should extract, go into this item buffer, and then into the item repairer. Now the item repairer has this thing that it will not extract a full durability candy cane. Otherwise it would like loop in the repairer forever and never actually go back into this. Now the reason I have the buffer is that in case multiple candy canes are in need of fixing, and one of them is in here, it's fixing, it's taking its time, because it's a slow machine, then, oh no, it's still in the mechanical user, it's being used this whole time, and boom, it breaks because it just couldn't get pulled out. There was no room. So having a little item buffer here works. You can see the quartz, it kind of flies all over the place, but it's actually getting picked up by the item collector right there. And I've got an anti-magnet flower right there as well, so that you can come and watch it, and it gets us all the lovely, fortunable things. And that's pretty cool. I've got Mechanism doing smelting, so it's still getting that. I don't think we're going to be able to craft 9 today. Let's see. Let's try 6. No, not even enough quartz for 6. How about 4? Nope. How about 3? 3 we can do. So let's craft 3. And this is going to take the system a sweet moment, because it's going to be crafting a whole bunch of stuff. And actually, these guys, there we go, they could use some speed upgrades. Speed, do I have any? I do. Look at that. There, have some speed upgrades. You don't really need speed upgrades, you're just the final craft. Now let's look at it. That should be going much quicker. It's hard to tell, it keeps flopping around and... Well, it's a lot to craft. Anything in... Oh, these already have speed upgrades, so if there was, it wouldn't be an issue. And no, I think that's it. So it's all crafting in there. Maybe that's the issue. It's all crafting in one crafter. Would I break the recipe if I removed this? If I swap you over to here? Does that break? No, it's still crafting the gold casings, and I just swapped it. So that should improve its speed as well, because now it can use 2 crafters simultaneously. Noise, noise, noise. So yeah, it's getting there. The quartz is breaking. Currently it's smelting iron. I stole the item repairer from here because it requires, like, empowered diamantine. And it's like, I don't really feel like empowering stuff right now. So I just said, I'll just borrow that one. I'll craft another one. I could solve the whole issue with needing an item buffer by crafting more than one item repairer, but it's just like, this stuff's super cheap. It's electric steel and iron and a chest. Why would I craft multiple item repairers that require empowered diamantine, which is a block of diamonds, when I could just go for that? And yeah, I need to sort the experience. I might use a vacuum chest rather than an item collector, just because vacuum chests don't really show the items, like, flying out. So, I don't know. We'll see. But it's working. It's working a treat. Getting a whole bunch of quartz. I'll probably make it that it, auto imports into the computer. But we'll see. Oh, look, it's done crafting one. So there we go. We got one. Ta-da! It's got no interface, which is kind of weird because I seem to recall at some point in the mod's history it had an interface. But if we go down and stick it on there, we actually have to turn chat on, at least the commands. And there we go. So, yeah, 312,500,000. And it's not getting any? Why not? Oh, it's nighttime, is it? Indeed it is. And there's 5 people on. That's okay. That's okay. That's also somewhat the problem with being solar powered, but at the time of recording this, the server should be updating tomorrow. Should be. And then, of course, you know, no guarantees on when I'm going to record my next episode or when this video is actually going to come out. So, by the time you're watching this, I could already be playing with 1.5 and the whole rainbow generator and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Actually, I guess a way to add power to this is stick it on the exporting one. No? But this one exports power. Can I, like, stick it right on you? There we go. Now it's filling up. Look at my battery go. Ah! Oh, actually, it's pulling and pushing at the same time. So let's just output. There we go. Ouch. Maxing out the battery. Like, just look at it go. Ah! Maximum transfer rate, because this thing doesn't have a max transfer rate. It can go infinite. But it's quite the boost to capacity, that's for sure. Almost full. There we go. Now it's full. And seriously, like, the battery is, like, well, pretty much halfway dead. My graph is gonna have a heyday. Actually, no, it doesn't look like it. It's really weird. This graph kind of needs to, like, adjust itself because it's not very useful in seeing trends or anything like that unless you go, you know, some ridiculous time period. Because a dip like that, how much is that? I mean, 256 million, 16 million. Well, how much is that? I don't know. You need to be able to change this scale. But, whatever. It's all good. We got ourselves a Qubit cluster level 5. Oh, look, and the other 2 are done crafting. So there we go. We managed to get 3 of these in the episode. 2 of them are empty, one... All 3... Oh, no! Oh! Oh, they don't save their energy when you pick them up? Oh. Facepalm. Just... Oh. That's 312 million RF I just deleted. Oh my... Oh. Oh. Well... On that note... Oy. Alright, folks. On that note, we're gonna have to say goodnight. And next time, we're gonna be playing in 1.5, hopefully. So we should be playing with things like the rainbow generator and lots of bug fixes, like the whole mechanism breaking pipe thing with a pickaxe that usually crashes your client. Yeah, that's fixed. That's a good fix. A lot of people have been avoiding using mechanism pipes specifically because of that. Now, I mean, 1.5 adds its new bugs and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. We got to, take out Zombie Cleo ×3. We got to start a brewing project and then abandon it because it turned out to be a gigantic rabbit hole that I didn't really feel like doing. We got ourselves a fortune machine. Oh yeah, fortune machine. And we got ourselves 3 level 5 qubit clusters. The future of RF storage. Just don't break them after you place them. Got it? Got it? Alright. So, if you liked it, give me a like. You got anything to say? You got input? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe so that I can catch you and you can catch me in the next episode. Bye-bye.